Hello, my name is Creostix and welcome to WRC 6 and to my video series of 100 Years of Finland. And I am here to drive through all of the different stages of the Rally of Finland in this game as a one concise championship. And the driving style is pro, as in no starting assistance, no stability help, damage effects handling, and gearbox semi-automatic, and difficulty hard. That's the level where I'm not completely sure if I can win. It's gonna be real close. I mean honestly real close. For one, I am not very well versed in this game. You see, I'm pretty okay at Dirt Rally, the other, let's say, rallying game from a few years back, like a year or two back. I was pretty good at that. This feels very different. So I'm at a disadvantage here. I haven't had a lot of time to practice this thing here. So let's just hope for the best. And I don't know if it'll be, fast or if it'll go well, but anyway. So, and we gotta, of course, play as a Finnish driver. So Jari-Matti Latvala, of course. And we take the Neste Rally Finland, which actually, when the time this comes up, it should pretty much, the Rally of Finland should start pretty much at that moment in real life. So that's the occasion why I'm doing this. And of course, in December of this year, Finland will have been 100 years old. In 2017 December. So that's an awesome thing, and that's why I'm doing this video series of these games where I can either play in Finland, or play as someone from Finland, or play with something to do with Finland, or such and such and such. Maybe even a game made by Finnish people, but we'll see, not sure. But at some point. But so here we are then, driving the Neste Rally Finland. All 5 stages. It only has those 5 in this game, so all 5, one go, and let's just hope real hard it goes well. And the game never really asked me about how hard the damage, how easily it racks up. From the little I practiced, the very little I practiced, it seems like the damage racks up pretty severely. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem, trust me. And I'm not an expert driver. I'm hopefully above average, but we'll see. And again, I don't know if I'll win the rally. Especially, I will absolutely not win some of the stages, that's for damn sure. And I will not be, talking while driving is extremely difficult, so I won't be, at least going into detail in any really, complex stories, because these tracks are very, very unfamiliar to me. I had the advantage in Dirt Rally that I had driven those stages a lot more in the past, so I could focus a tiny bit more on talking. Now there might be, moments of silence as well, where I just have to focus a bit more. And again, I'm not an expert at all, not even close. So you will almost certainly see fuck-ups and some really, really bad turns, and I might even total the car if I'm really, really unlucky, but I'll try to be fast, and I'll try to beat the hard AI in the overall time. Not in the, but not in every stage. I feel pretty confident in saying that I will lose possibly even most of the stages, but in the overall time, I just might have a chance. Ooh. Like, for now, I can't remember at all what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Oh, okay. And, once again, while in this game, the names of the stages are, I believe, officially correct, but the stages themselves are not the exact stages from the rally. As far as I understand, there is no game in existence that does quite that. So these stages are with correct official names, but they also are more like approximations of the stages they're supposed to be. Oh wow, that turn is brutally misleading to me, and so it is perfectly possible that these stages are you know a concise versions of their counterparts in real life, at least partly, but it is not one-to-one real. It's just it's pretty much. But with that said, though, these places do look like something that could be from Finland, absolutely. So, and speaking of damage, if you look at the, you know, picture of the car on the right there, in a few seconds it'll come up again, I'm sure. There's, I think that means my suspension is completely gone already. Then that's what I mean, and that affects the handling a lot. And the braking as well, so I'll be blaming that when I fuck up then. But ooh, fuck! Not even close. No, we're good, we're fine. Let's just keep going. Ah, Jesus. For what I find, well, you know, I can talk about the actual game as well in comparison to Dirt Rally. I feel like in this game the AI times in the easier portion, well, in the easier difficulties are much easier than in Dirt Rally. But in Dirt Rally the feel is much better. It's the feel difference is pretty big in that it almost, when you start playing this after the game Dirt Rally, it almost feels like these cars have no wheels. The feel is so not quite so, you know, let's say precise. You don't feel your contact to the road as well in this game as in Dirt Rally. Or at least it feels that way when you start after Dirt Rally. It might get better if I keep at this for a while. And it's, but still, in a rather a paradoxical sense, even when the feel in this game is worse than Dirt Rally, it still is easier usually to control than in Dirt Rally. Don't worry, in this one you can also fuck up real hard and just go, you know, into the corner and the car will just lose control and go to the wrong direction, but nonetheless, overall, in Dirt Rally it's easier to fuck up every single turn than in this one. But there's a lot of differences to that, though. It's overall it's easier here, but there's a lot of case-by-case basis as well. And also, if you want to compare the pace notes, the quality of those in this and Dirt Rally, I would argue that Dirt Rally has a lot better pace notes. I'll get back to specifics when I'm done with this stage. I have no idea if I'm doing well. I'm probably like 13 seconds behind, at least 16 seconds behind. Don't worry, I'm gonna try and get back from that. It's from my very little practice, I did feel like the first one is the most difficult one for me to beat the AI on. We're gonna get closer, don't worry about it. But yeah. But again, I'm not gonna try and promise you that I will win the actual rally. We'll see. I'm gonna try, and the challenge is the salt of life, you see. Yes, but indeed, the pace notes, they have this really bad tendency to not be very informative. As in, there's a lot of turns which might say something like flat left tightens into left 2 or something, and I'm like, oh, okay, but the visual cue is just the flat left sign with a tiny little a tiny triangle at the end with no number to not visually indicate to you what kind of a turn it really is visually. It's just a flat tightens somewhere. It's really bad that way. I hate that. Okay. With that said, though, let's go to Harju. And this is the shortest one of these, but it's also in a lot of ways the most bullshit. So let's see if we can do this. Because, for one, when my suspension and even tires are really bad, that means I will miss some of these turns catastrophically, just you watch. Because judging the braking is really hard when the brakes don't really work. Oh god, it's sluggish. So, but this stage here is a really good example. I'm not a super expert on the exact official stages on what they all look like, but this looks like just you're essentially just driving through almost gravel walkways and such. It's like, what the hell, man? I have a hard time believing this is an official one in at least most of its capacity, but nonetheless, the place itself does look like pretty much an edge of a suburb with a bit of an industrial building at the end there. It looks like a real finished place in that sense, so good work on that at the very least. Okay. This chicane is so it's so easy to get stuck on the there we go then. Ah god, I hate that turn so much. Okay, and there's no helping here to trying to be overly fast. Ooh, we're still 4.5 seconds behind. That was bad, I will admit that wholeheartedly. I'm 20 seconds behind the lead, but I'm not giving up yet. We still have time to recover from this, I say. Or at least we have time to try and be a little better than we have been. So, we have time to repair everything, that's good. And let's try to channel the greats like Markus Grönholm, for example, who has won the Finnish rally. I don't have the counts in my mind, but he is a world champion when he was active, and Tommi Mäkinen also won like 5 times or something. Like really, I mean, he did that a whole bunch. So just channel those greats, for example, and we also have a lot of drivers from further behind in the histories of time, but those are the two that really jump to mind from right now. But again, I gotta try and focus up here and get this shit done. I am, full disclosure, I am doing worse than the time that I did practice this one full playthrough here before doing this, so I am genuinely worried that I will probably not win the actual rally, but I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna put all of my effort into it, and all of my crash test dummy skills as well, apparently, but you know, details. Let's just nail these corners a little better. I've been doing a little bit of a sloppy work with those. But you know, that is the Finnish way of finishing first or close to first eventually, is from the underdog, you know, role, and just make it all the way to the finish line, either as number 1 or something close to that. So let's hope we get there. So yeah, it's indeed, I'm doing fairly poorly here, I suppose, but my defense is I didn't have a whole lot of time to try and learn this stuff. It's not as easy as it looks, I swear. But also, I'm not very good. I will grant you that. But I'll do my effing best here. Ooh, that's gonna be a hit. Yeah. I felt like it was really not worth it to brake anymore. I might as well take the bit of a contact there and just go. Okay, come on, come on. Let's keep in, yes, and ooh. Man, these right threes are really just... No, very few right threes are completely alike, I find. It's really hard to guess in how fast you should tackle them, but that went kinda semi-okay, I suppose. That didn't go as well, though. Oh, God. I'm starting to regret doing this a bit. I feel like this is going to end in embarrassment, but that will not stop me, you see. That's... I just gotta pull through and celebrate 100 years of Finland and all that good stuff. There's a good example. It showed a left 6 with a small triangle next to it. And it just tightened into like a left 2, but the visual arrow didn't indicate anything about a 2. It was just a really super tight left with a really bad indication of what the fuck it actually is. He says that, yeah, but in some cases you might be 2 or 3 corners forward in your mind's eye, so you can't really, and you might have forgotten what exactly is the tightening of the corner supposed to be, so it's really infuriating that. Ah, God. Just hard brake junction, sure. Ooh. There you go. And I really hope I can catch up the lead a bit here, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit of a trouble, this. Right 2, you say? That's a 2, yeah, I'll grant you. Oh, come on, trusty Volkswagen, get some speed behind you. Oh. Let's take the hairpin real nice. Yeah, good. And there we are. That's a nice house out, yes. Past the Neste sign, which is... It's like a gas station company in Finland, the Neste. Or a gas company in general. I wonder, how well was this? I won by 8 seconds. Okay, and the numbers 2 and 3 aren't, you know, they're not my main rivals here. Okay, now I'm behind by 9. Ooh, it's gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really interesting in the overall standings. Let's just try to refocus and just try to calm down a bit and remember that the Finnish outdoors are a soothing place with indeed over 50,000 lakes, at least if you know, count them by cutting off from a certain acre, or from a certain, like, acre size, but nonetheless, let's get this done then. 6.09, Jukojärvi. Okay. Come on then, show me what you got, Jukojärvi, and your fog apparently, but, you know, details. Let's just see if we can... There you go, a bit of an outside turn, but that's fine. Ooh. A bit too tight for me there. But we're gonna be okay. We just... And also, I will go a bit behind the fact that my suspension is again completely gone apparently, so that is gonna affect the handling of the car. That's just a fact of life. Ooh. There you go. And just try to get through the square nice and quick. You're fine. No complaining. Oh, left 3. Oh, right. There you go. And come on, come on. Ooh. And I'm trying to think that I should try to maybe tell a story about something, but trying to focus on this at the same time is really not feasible. So I gotta just try to focus as much as I can. But I can channel, say, Juha Kankkunen or Ari Vatanen, who are a bit of the older guard of Finnish rally legends. I believe at least Ari Vatanen, I believe, also won the Dakar rally a few times at some point. So, all around, a solid rally country, this place, I feel. Come on. There you go. A place which I will quite likely tiny bit embarrassed with my lackluster racing skills here, I will grant you, but or rallying skills. Ooh, wow, that's tight. At least with these brakes, that's tight. Ah, God. Come on. Just, ooh. Not even close, no. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Something right one, yep, there you are. I'd love a new set of tires pretty soon, and especially a new set of suspension. Oh, God. Man, these hairpins are... Ooh. I feel like I get older by 5 years every hairpin, man. It's so stressing. Just, come on. Ooh, ooh. I will never concede that was lucky. Yeah. Okay. Right 3, Titans 1. Yeah, again, I hate those Titans things when they don't show the number of what it tightens to. It's... Okay, there we are. To be fair though, there is a even more detailed pace note system to be chosen, but one, I don't know if it actually does help with that problem, and second, what it does is it changes the numbering system into like between 1 and 9 or 1 and 10 or something. And it's really counterintuitive to try to relearn the entire numbering system where a number 2 is all of a sudden something very different than before. It's really bad, so I wouldn't go there. Ooh, and a fast turn there. Please give me a good time. Okay. 11 seconds before the second one, Andreas Mikkelsen. So all of a sudden, I'm 5 seconds ahead. I may be able to redeem this. I think there's one more. Oh, God. Okay. I need to win by 5 seconds if Ogier is second. Sebastian Ogier, or... Yeah. If he wins, I gotta be second by less than 5 seconds now. One stage, 5.45 kilometers. It's all gonna be down to this, and yeah, the entire tires, it zooms all of a sudden just... Yeah, 3 spanners there, great. But we do have enough time to fix the entire car, which is very useful. And I really don't know if this is, enjoyable or fun to watch, but I just wanted to try this. I did so with the Dirt Rally thing, and I mean, the feedback I got was positive, so I hope it's good. My talking now might not be as entertaining as it was there, I'm not sure, but it's because just I have almost no, as in very little practice with this these stages. I've driven through all the rallies, I think with the exception of like one stage in this game, but I haven't really focused on this rally is the point. So it's not in my memory, at least not very well. So when I fuck up, that's the reason. And also because I'm bad. Yes. Oh, God. This is gonna get really tight. Seriously, 5 seconds is nothing on hard. It really isn't. Okay, let's pray to Tapio, the god spirit of the forest, that he will somehow propel me to go faster, and ooh. And just, let's see here. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting place between buildings. Okay, and brake. Oh, you're not kidding, brake. Yeah, that's very true. Oh, the sign got stuck. Great, thanks. There you go, sign. Go away, please. Yep. Whew, okay, this is really, I mean, it'll be really embarrassing if I lose the Finnish rally. I mean, I know I'm testing myself real hard by putting it too hard. I know that's on me, but I didn't want to be able to beat the AI by minutes and minutes. It wouldn't make much of a it would have no drama in it, you see. I'd love to have something like just between medium and hard in this game, maybe, but although I think it just means I need to get even better. But yeah. Yep, left 3, sure. Whoa, it's kind of hard to judge where the left 3 actually starts there, but sure. Ooh, tiny bit of a contact there, but we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. The bodywork needed a bit of a dent there. It looks more stylish now. Yes. Oh God. Come on, come on, come on. Hard brake at what point? Ooh, here I suppose. Yeah. Great. Okay, and square. Yep. Again, left 5 tightens 3 with no real visual indication. I hate that so much. Okay. It's going semi-okay so far. It's not optimal, I know, but there's not like a massive mistake yet at this point. In terms of trying to beat the AI, I mean, it's not exactly a world record pace here. I will grant you, but sweet Jesus, it's so stressful. There you go. Okay, and there. A kilometer to go. God, I hope it goes well. Ooh, a tough one there. Oh God. I hope it doesn't really... I hope that wasn't the turn that really ruined the... It wasn't that bad, I know, but the tail end was in the ditch. I felt it. Okay. Refocus the last few turns to just do not fuck up at this point. That's the point. Tightens into junction square right. Yeah, you're not kidding. Okay. Please. That means I won the rally. Oh God, by a differentiate of 11.5 seconds, just under. Oh wow. Whew, that was more tight than I'd like, but I got there. Whew. Wow, that's difficult. I mean, oh wow. Sweet Jesus, and I'm just saying, one, I didn't have a lot of practice. Talking while doing it is really fucking up my rhythm of doing the turns. It's not easy at all. And when the damage really got to the suspension in the second and fourth stage especially, it's just like, ow. Oh, right, we have that thing as well. Great, okay. But, so indeed, this little Let's Play of the WRC 6 Rally of Finland is indeed a just to celebrate both the Rally of Finland, which should be, you know, ongoing right about now in real life when I have gotten this up, and the fact that indeed in December of 2017 Finland will have been 100 years old, and it's such a great place to live and exist that I just wanted to celebrate that every once in a while with these videos about, you know, where I can indeed play in Finland or play as someone from Finland or play as Finland, for example, like I've done NHL as well, the game, and other, you know, something to do with Finland. And indeed, in December we will be celebrating the independence of 100 years of this country, and I know this is the second rally, you know, game I've done for the series, but rally is really big in Finland. A lot of people follow it. A lot of people, you know, at least in, say, in small levels, drive different kinds of rallies. That's a thing, really. And I might do some other motorsports as well. We will see. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this was fun. It was really hard, but it was really, really, really fun. Even though I almost got swept away by the difficulty there at the beginning, but I caught up. I redeemed my my honor, you might say. But with that, I thank you so much for watching, and please do tell me what you thought of this. Like, if you feel like I should change something in the future, if I do more driving rally videos for some other reason, or just for other races, either in Dirt Rally or this or some other game. But if you have like this, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.